Hey guys, it's your favorite Unc here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap. That button right here. Come for the sports, stay for the stories. Newly signed Met Juan Soto reportedly had an unfortunate experience early in his tenure with the New York Yankees. John Hyman of the New York Post reported Soto had negative feelings about an instance in April or May where the Yankee security guy removed one of his parents from the area of the Yankee Stadium. The same security guy reportedly also removed Soto's driver and chef later in the year, forcing them to stand outside in the rain. Heyman asked Soto about the issue after the Yankees lost to the Dodgers in 5. Soto is a family guy, and he was not happy at the time.
Understandable.
Man, y'all mess around and cost these people these jobs.
Understandable. Now, and what was funny, because of his decision, this might have went into his decision-making on going to Mexico, right down the goddamn street. And what's going to happen now is the Yankees are going to go back, they're going to do their homework, find out who this was that removed his family, the chef, the driver, whoever may have been, the family member, and had them standing in the rain. And boy, you're going to have to answer to somebody. You're going to have to.
Maybe the unemployment officer. The unemployment officer.
You have to answer to somebody. You know, I understand it's one thing to do your job, but don't abuse your power doing your job.
But here's the thing. There's one thing to do your job, but understand who you're doing your job with.
And for.
Yeah, because you got to understand, that's Juan Soto. Aaron Judge, you ain't doing that. Juan Soto, you're not doing that. There's certain things. When Jeter was in there, A-Rod, come on now.
You're not doing that. I mean,
there's certain things, I get it. I understand security, but John and myself and TD, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Dang.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, that was going to be a major problem.
Yeah. And I'm sure that came down to a decision making, you know, because you look at
because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me either. Ocho, he got an ideal situation. He got a short right field porch. He's a left-handed batter. He has a very discerning eye. He's not a 3, but 285 is a nice average. I mean, now, hey, it used to be guys 300. Now guys want to blast the ball over the fence, but he has a very discerning eye. You're not going to strike him out. He's not going to swing at bad pitches. He's going to make you get him out. He's not going to help you. He's a very good player, a young player. Ocho, he turned down 3 years ago, 15 years, 450. 3 years later, he got an extra 315.
Yeah, he knew better. He understood. That's what you call not only trusting yourself, that's called betting on yourself. Understanding that there was going to be no decline in your game. And in 3 years' time, you knew where you would be at because of the consistency and the work that you put in. That's called betting on yourself.
And see, the thing is with baseball, the baseball union, Ocho, they don't let you give deals because they want to keep driving the salaries up. And they know if you give somebody a deal, now that pauses that. That's why guys were like, man, why'd he leave the ideal situation? Because they want to drive the salaries up. Damn ideal situation. We want these salaries to continuously go up. And the only way we do that is that if you go somewhere, even if it's not ideal for you, it's ideal for the betterment of the system.
Right.
So that's why Ohtani left. Now Mike Trout was the only one that stayed and took the money. Look at Pujols. Look at the guys. Hey, look at those guys. They're like, no, bro. Must be the money. Now, I get Aaron Judge because, he's a hometown kid. He grew up in the Yankees organization, and they gave him something. You're a Yankees captain. That means something.
Especially when you got them pinstripes on now.
Yes. So I'm happy for Juan Soto. I would have loved for him to stay. Obviously, I root for the Yankees, but I understand it. If that was one of the reasons that he left, I can't say I'm blaming. Man, you treat my family like that, got people standing in the rain that I love, and please. I'm surprised we didn't hear more about this because he probably would have raised some. He probably should have raised some hell then. But hey, he bottled it up. They're gonna come a time because he left the Yankees for an extra $5 million. Ocho, I asked the question this morning: what can't you buy with $760 that you can at $765? When you get that kind of money, Ocho, what? Nothing.
Nothing at all. That's what we call. I wonder what would be the term for that kind of salary, because sometimes you think about it, the top NBA players, They get fuck you money.
Yeah, what you think this
fuck
is?
you money. So I'm trying. What do you call this?
Ocho, just thinking somebody gave you Ocho. They say, Ocho, for the next 15 years, we're gonna give you 10 million a year. 15. Right. He getting 51.
So that's not fuck you money. We need another term or analogy for this, because this surpasses that of NBA players.
You ain't no you. That's everyone. That's everyone money. Now it's time for our very special segment, and it's led by Ocho. This is Soccer Cap.
Hey. Y'all, my good people. Y'all listening? Can we hear me?
Yeah, they waiting on you.
Mic check. The UEFA Champions League is heating up, baby, as match day 6 kicks off on Tuesday and Wednesday this week. Listen to me. Highlighting a slate of incredible matchup is Borussia Dortmund versus Barcelona on Wednesday, exclusively on Paramount Plus. These two massive clubs currently have the same amount of points, sitting on 12 points each, near the top of the league table. Other amazing matches include unbeaten Atalanta versus Real Madrid, while Arsenal hosts Monaco, and Juventus face Manchester City as teams battle for position and critical points in order to qualify for the knockout rounds. Don't miss a moment of the action. Head to ParamountPlus.com/live sports to sign up for Paramount Plus right now. Do me a favor, and I meant right now. Matchup preview. Dortmund and Barcelona, head-to-head. 4 matches, Dortmund, 0 wins, Barcelona, 2 wins and 2 draws. Champions League runner-up last year's season, Dortmund are flying once again in Europe with 12 points from a possible 15 in the revamped league phase. That's the same tally as Barcelona, and one that's bettered only by Inter Milan, 13, and Liverpool, 15, ahead of the final round of fixtures of the calendar year. Dortmund is searching for its first win against Barcelona amid having their best start to a Champions League campaign since 2016-2017. But this past weekend, Dortmund had an injury since Nicolas Schüller and Maximilian Br are in danger of joining their teammates Walter Atten, Julian Brandt, and Karim, I don't know how to say his last name, on the sidelines. Dortmund should be providing an update this Tuesday on the press conference if they're able to play or not. In this game, who am I going with? Listen, look at Barcelona. They've had Dortmund's number in their head-to-head matches. So if I was a bet man, and if you're a bet man at home, I'd take Barcelona to win this game.
You got Barcelona?
Yeah, I got Barcelona.
Okay. That's it?
Absolutely, Unc. That is it for Soccer Kizab. That is it.
That concludes Soccer Cap.
Kizab.